Amy just said we're dorks. We said in the audio booth when we were tracking that we're buffoons.
We get paid to be buffoons. Sometimes, anyway. Nice to see you.
Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day and you want to smile.
You look a little tired this morning. Right? Are you tired? Let me tell you something.
Okay, so more adventures with my cat.
Serafina the cat.
Now we're struggling, you know. I thank you for all the emails of people suggesting how I can get Angela and Serafina to get along again. It hasn't happened yet. Thank you, Dr. Knack, for trying to help me. But meanwhile, the reason why I have to put Serafina in the bathroom so Angela can eat in peace, because otherwise she wants to kill him. And so I did that last night. And Angelo ate, and he had a peaceful dinner alone.
He had a peaceful night.
And then he left, so I said it's time to let Serafina out. But I went to the bathroom and it was locked with a deadbolt. I live in an old house. It's like a strong deadbolt. I'm thinking, how would it be locked from the inside? She locked herself into the bathroom.
The cat locked herself in the bathroom.
Cat locked herself in the bathroom.
Love it.
And so I, of course, went on YouTube and I tried to learn how to pick a skeleton key lock, and I tried everything with bobby pins and Allen wrenches, and that didn't work, so I finally called a locksmith.
Okay.
And
a locksmith who you have on speed dial for reasons unbeknownst to any of us.
No, I did call West Hartford Lock because they helped me a lot with old doorknobs. They were closed. But I called the 24-hour locksmith, Shore Lock. Okay?
Okay.
And thank you, West Hartford Lock, because they called me back this morning to make sure that Serafina had gotten out of the bathroom. She did. I called Shore Lock, so they came. It's a 24-hour thing. But they said, our guy's in Groton. He can't be there till around 10:30, which is past my bedtime.
10:30 at night, last night. 10:30 at night.
So I said, all right. I mean, what's going to take him 5 minutes once he gets here? So, and that's what he said. He said to me, famous last words, I've never not gotten a door open. Okay, good. He's like, probably 5 minutes. A skeleton key? No big deal.
5 minutes.
So 2 hours later, after it's 1 o'clock in the morning almost, and I say, is there any way you can just go in there and saw the deadbolt? Like, do you have a little skinny saw that will fit in there, just saw it? And he's like, I think I'm going to have to do that. You know, I just didn't want to damage the door.
He didn't want to damage, or he didn't want to mess with the integrity of the door.
I was like, okay, cut the darn deadbolt.
Cut the darn deadbolt.
Cut the darn deadbolt. Because Mama's got to go to bed. Now, in the meantime, the whole time.
And plus the sound of the drill, I'm surprised Julian and Helena slept through all of this.
Loud drill.
Loud drill.
Like jackhammer getting through a 100-year-old deadbolt. But she finally got out, and here was the last moment as he gets the door open.
Oh, what a beautiful cat.
It's a beautiful cat.
I don't know if you want to...
Come on, Serafina. Come on.
Poor thing.
What did you do? You didn't like that, huh? No. So thank you, Shore Lock. Which is not like Sherlock Holmes, although it was like that. It was Shore.
Shore, S-U-R-E.
So Shore Lock, thank you so much. And Serafina's free. They still don't like each other.
Of course not.
And I'm a little poor, but we got the door open.
That's all right. And you got a little locksmith issue going on. Unbelievable.
Well, they sawed off the deadbolt, so it's fine. We'll never have it again. No one can ever lock themselves in again.
But you can't lock now when you go to the bathroom. You can't lock the door.
But we didn't use that lock anyway, because...
Who doesn't use a lock when they go to the bathroom?
It's
a guest room. It's disgusting.
You just know not to go in there. The door's shut.
It's like you got to keep one hand on the door while you're on the commode.
No, you just know the door's shut. You don't go in there.
Just in case anybody walks in.
Back to, how did Serafina lock the deadbolt?
I don't know. That is a smart cat.
I think she was jumping up to try to get the doorknob, and instead she landed on the
deadbolt. Unbelievable. All right. Well, with the warmer weather warming up, what better time is there to celebrate National Chocolate Ice Cream Day? Do you like chocolate ice cream?
I love chocolate ice cream.
Okay, because I'm not a huge fan of chocolate ice cream. If it's chocolate and vanilla swirl.
No. I don't need any vanilla. That's just watering it down.
No, see, I'm not a purist.
No, I want chocolate ice cream with chocolate things in it, like New York Super Fudge Chunk from Ben & Jerry's. We like that. Rocky Road.
Chocolate.
Chocolate peanut butter cup, but it always has to be a chocolate base.
Okay.
The only thing I like with vanilla is if you go to Dairy Queen, you get the twist.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, Wendy's is shaking up things this summer, adding a strawberry frosty to its menu. They're going to they're replacing vanilla just for a short time.
Okay.
They're going with strawberry. It was a very successful rollout in Canada.
Okay.
And they're going to bring it here to the United States. They've only changed the flavor twice in the past 16 years. One was a cake frosty, a birthday cake frosty in 2019 when the chain celebrated its 50th birthday. Now they're rolling out the strawberry frosty, but vanilla will eventually be back.
Well, That's nice for people who like strawberry. I would just get the chocolate one.
I don't
I
even
like the
know.
chocolate frosty.
Is there a chocolate frosty
Yeah.
at Wendy's?
Oh, it's so good.
I
Yeah.
don't
Just
know.
the normal one.
It's the normal frosty.
You'd eat-
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
I remember
it's
now.
not deep chocolate.
Yeah, right, okay.
It's very good, though.
Let me tell you, anything frozen that's in a cup that's from Wendy's is going to be good.
Is it Food Truck Friday yet?
I don't think so.
It's only Tuesday. Okay. So, Apple lovers, there's a new iOS update coming. Now you have a new phone, so
I do
this
have a
will
new
be
phone.
for you, okay?
This is
So when you
awesome.
download the new update, you're going to get some new whistles, including the ability to edit or unsend your text messages. Yay! Clap for that.
Oh my God. Hey, babe,
you'll
can you
also be
forward
a-
me the meeting notes? What is that? That's an HR nightmare.
Gabe.
Oh, hey, Gabe. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're using Siri sometimes, if you're in
Oh,
the car.
totally.
Hi, Siri. And then you look at it later and you're like, no, I can't send
Or
that.
if you have two people that have the same contact, like you look in your phone, it's like the same name, but there's two different phone numbers in the contact, and you're sending one emails, text messages, and you think you're sending the other one?
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
Dangerous.
Especially-
So they're also going to have a way to customize your personal lock screen. You can always just do a picture already, but now they're going to have things where you can leave like tracking your Uber ride right on the front screen, other things. So that's going to roll out. And
I
I'm
love it.
sure they'll probably give some new emojis too.
All right. Well, Virgin Atlantic Airlines is letting the people show their ink.
Yep. It used to be if you're a flight attendant on most airlines, if you have tattoos, you would not see them. You need to cover them up. Virgin Atlantic is flipping the script. They say they want people to show their ink if they have them. It's part of their focus on inclusion and championing individuality.
See, now I thought it had to have been a Virgin Atlantic tattoo. Like
No.
if you had a tattoo of the symbol of the
you just
or
no
a plane
longer
on your
need
arm.
to cover them. Like you're
But
just
so
showing them off.
any ink goes.
Yeah.
I guess he's got a lot of ink.
Well, I guess because tattoos have become so popular, so why? I guess maybe they think it's not hurting us to let people show them.
their ink. Whatever. I'm not an ink man, but to each his own.
Me neither.
All right. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is backtracking on comments he made last week about possible staffing reductions.
Little layoff action. Okay,
Little
so the
layoff
stock
action.
started to go down for a number of reasons. It started to go down because of
10%.
his comment, and also because they're worried he's too distracted by Twitter. But he was saying that he was going to do some layoffs. Now he's saying the head count for salaried people will be reduced, but hourly people will go up, and so it'll be flat.
Now, do hourly people get benefits? Or just the salary people?
I think if you're full-time, you'll get benefits. I mean, we have kind of the same thing here where some people...
So I just make sure the salary people get the benefits.
Unless you're, just a freelancer. I don't really know how it works
yeah,
for him.
but, anyway.
He says he pays people well and leave them alone.
Some investors worry he's distracted
By
from
Twitter.
running the company by Twitter, so he's backing off on his Twitter.
Well, his tweets are what got him in trouble. He tweeted that an article about layoffs was accurate. Now he's backtracking.
Now it's terrible. Maybe he would wish he had the iOS download and he could backtrack his texts.
Yes, I think he's going to. I don't know if it's going to let you backtrack Twitter. But Twitter, if you pay for it now, you can undo your tweets. You can edit them.
Really?
Yeah. If
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's good too. So all I post is weather. I'm afraid to type in anything.
That's probably best for
it's
you.
It's probably very good for me. Very good for me.
Okay.
All right. Again, he's walking away from Twitter. He says he asked the social media company to give him data on fake accounts, but Twitter hasn't done it yet. Elon Musk says there's a breach of a merger deal. He's going to back out. Who knows what's going to happen, but we have to wait and see what happens.
So now, have you seen Top Gun yet? I still want to go see.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
My trainer, I talked to Graham yesterday. I had to work out yesterday. Thank God we didn't work outside. But he said his hands were sweating for 2 hours.
Really?
During the movie. He said that's how intense it was.
Oh.
He said it was an unbelievable movie where he was on the edge of a seat
my gosh,
and
I
his
need to
literally
see it.
hands were sweating for 2 hours.
I love Top Gun when I was little. I watched it when I was
Sure,
young.
Kelly McGillis?
Yeah, all of it. But so I actually do want to see Top Gun Maverick, but it's at the top of the box office for the second week in a row. However, the family who originally wrote this article and the story was inspired, they're suing. They're
They
saying,
want a little cashola.
yeah, they're saying they have to give money. They say Paramount's rights to the story went only until January 2020, and they say the production didn't wrap up till May 2021. And
Show me the money.
that they,
Yeah,
the
so they're
studio
operating
knew it
without-
didn't have the
right,
rights,
they didn't
and
have
so
the
they want to be
rights.
compensated. Well, hey, the film is making tons of money. Cut the family a check.
Cut the family a check. Give them a little cashola. Everybody's happy. I'm sure you're not going to miss $1 or $2 million. I think it was 146 million the first weekend and 86 million the second weekend. So it's doing pretty good, and it's in box offices only. So you got to go to the theater to see that.
Yeah. All right, LeBron James is expected to break another record. He's now a billionaire. We told you that story, but there's a very special trading card that's being auctioned off. It's his triple logo man trading card.
Okay, there was only one ever made in the whole world.
And it's could break the record for the most expensive sports card ever sold.
Unbelievable.
Maybe $6.6 million.
Yeah, there was a card previously sold for $5.2 million. Excuse me, $1.8 million a couple of years ago. No, there was more than that. The auction wouldn't be the first time one of the James card sells for millions of dollars. A card from his rookie season with the Cavaliers fetched $1.8 million. All right, so this is him personally, but there have been talks as much as $5 million. He'll beat the record. He'll beat that old record.
Wow.
Unbelievable. $5.2 million. Holy macaroni. That's a lot of cash for a card, Karen.
I know, and we have some of those, you know, Dennis has
Down
me a
in the
kid,
basement.
and I keep wondering, like, are any of these worth
Worth
anything?
anything? Now throw them out. And then you throw them out in the millions of dollars in the garbage.
I mean, what have we thrown out that could have been millions of dollars? That's the question.
Oh, a lock on your door.
All right. I don't think that was worth anything. Maybe the cat who locked it is worth something. Anyone want Serafina for a commercial?
That's a smart cat.
Okay. Nancy Reagan the stamp is coming out. It's her forever stamp. For those who are a big Nancy Reagan fan, it's the First Lady will have her own stamp. It's being released. And First Lady Jill Biden was there at the ceremony, and this was her professional portrait that was done.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be rolled out during the pandemic, but they delayed it by about a year or so that they could unveil it and do a nice public ceremony. So there she is, Nancy Reagan on a stamp. And that's the presidential portrait who did that, the portraiture.
Very nice.
I wonder if I can get a presidential portraiture to do my portrait.
No, you look very nice there.
Well,
Just say that you want the same kind of hair color as Nancy Reagan. It's similar.
rather just have some hair and just take anything.